Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. Okay, so today we will continue on mathematics of valuation, but this time we will focus on mortgage installment table. Okay, for your information, this mortgage installment table calculations is normally oftenly will be used by the estate agents, okay, in order to assist their clients, okay, to calculate the amounts that their clients need to pay, okay, every month for the loans that they make for the um, sale of the property, for the property, okay, or also help the estate agent to calculate that the price of the property that um, is able to be purchased by his clients, okay, according to the based on their salaries and based on their monthly budget spending for the purchase of the property. Okay, so mortgage installment table, we will calculate on the amount to be paid monthly to redeem each amount of capital borrowed over a period at a given rate. So here you're going to learn on how to calculate the monthly installments, okay, the payments for every month, okay, for the property purchase, okay, and it actually based on the amounts that the amounts of the borrowed, okay, and also based on the um, time periods, okay, of the loan approved, okay. So you need to remember this. The calculation is based on the amount of loan that the purchaser make, alright, and also it based on the time periods, okay. Okay, so don't forget on the rates of the interest too, because it will also affect the amount of the monthly installment that you need to pay. Okay, so this is the formula. X time I plus S divide with 12. Okay, why we divide with 12? It is actually is to get a monthly, okay, monthly amount. Okay, if you not divide with 12, so it means that it is a yearly basis. So here, because our mortgage installment, normally we calculate based on monthly basis. Okay, that's why we need to divide with 12 months. Okay, so here X is the total loan borrowed. Okay, so you need to remember to calculate the mortgage installment, okay, or to calculate the monthly payment, it must be based on the total loan borrowed. Okay, because of sometimes, okay, a purchaser when they purchase a property or buy a property, okay, he is actually sometimes he is not um, able to get the full loan. That's a common, okay. For property, it is a common if you not get a full loan, okay. So you cannot borrow for the full amount of based on the property price. Let's say if your price of the property is 500,000, okay, so it is possible, okay, that you cannot get the housing loan. Okay, the loans for the total amount of 500,000. Okay, that's a normal. Let's say if you want to purchase a property about 500,000, but you just get your loan approved only 450,000. So our calculation is based on 450,000, the amount that your loans, amount of your loans, amount that you borrowed. Okay, so it based on that, because this is normal. Okay, for example, it's like if you want to buy vacant land. Okay, so it is a normal situation whereby loan approved normally is only 60%. Okay, 60% from the total loan. Okay, all right, so S is the total loan borrowed. Okay, and I is the rate of interest. Okay, so the rate of interest normally we base on the um, financial institutions rates. Okay, so bank rates. Okay, and bank rates, it could be different from one bank to another bank. So normally we need to study first in order to identify the best offer. Okay, so the best offer could be the lower offer. Okay, because if you choose for the higher offer, so you need to pay more. If you choose for the less amount of percentage offer, then you will pay less. Okay, so S is annual sinking fund. Okay, so we recap back. Annual sinking fund is I over A minus 1. Okay, so it's quite a long calculations. Okay, because you need to includes here the calculation of annual sinking fund. Okay, so for your information, okay, this we will learn on the manual calculations, but now you can get okay the auto calculation from the internet or any agent's websites. Normally they will put the auto calculations, okay, the calculator of mortgage installment formula. Okay, so it is quite easier. Okay, so let's say, okay, if maybe okay, you can access for the auto calculations in the future, so you can just calculate it manually, so it helps a lot. Okay, if you know the formula and the way how to calculate this. Okay, especially for estate agent. Okay, so let's look on the example 1. Okay, the situation where you need to calculate the monthly installment for the loan approval at 5,000. Okay, to be repaid over 20 years at 8.5%. So here the total amount of loan is 5,000. Okay, so N is 20 years and the interest rate is 8.5%. Okay, so recap back the formula. X times I plus S. S is the total amount of loan. I is the interest rate. S is the annual sinking fund. And then divide with 12. Alright. So now we insert the information given into the formula. So 5,000 times X. So X is the 5,000 times I plus S. Okay, divide with 12. Okay, so now 5,000. Okay, I is the 0.085. Okay, so now we need to calculate the S. S is I over A minus 1. So I is 0.085. A is 1 plus 0.085. You still remember A, how to calculate A is 1 plus I power of n and then minus 1. So we need to settle the sinking fund first and plus the I interest, okay, times it with 5,000 and then divide with 12. Okay, so we proceed to the calculation. Okay, so the total amount of loans, okay, with 5,000. So the monthly installment is RM44 ringgit per month. Okay, um, so this is the result or the monthly installment, okay, for this situation. Okay, so let's look on the example 2. Okay, so here the situation is quite different because you need to calculate the maximum amount of loans. Okay, so Anita wished to purchase a bungalow house at Taman Gemilang for RM1 million. However, she can only afford to pay a monthly installment of 4,000. Okay, so now Anita want to buy a property at Taman Gemilang. Okay, the property price is 1 million. Okay, however, she just can pay it, okay, monthly for 4,000. Okay, so now you need to calculate the maximum amount of loan and advise her if the bank only approve 80% of the loan for 30 years with a fixed interest of 6% per annum. Okay, so now we need to calculate for the maximum amount of loans and what is the maximum amount of property price that she able to purchase. Okay, all right, so let's calculate whether she able to purchase the 1 million property or not. If not, so what is the maximum amount of property price that actually she able to purchase, and also we calculate the amount of loan actually that she able to get. So first we calculate for the maximum loan, okay, so that she able to get, okay, with the capabilities to pay every month about 4,000. Okay, so recap back the formula. Okay, so now we already know, okay, the amount that she able to pay, which is 4,000 per month. Okay, so we just put the informations. Okay, because of loan is unknown. Okay, because we want to calculate this. Okay, so we just put x. Okay, RMX, the amount of loan, time I plus F. Okay, divide with 12. Okay, so this is the way. Okay, so first we settle 12 first. Okay, 12 we times with 4,000, so it will equal to 48,000. Okay, equal to x is RMX. Okay, times I is 0.06 plus sinking fund I over A minus 1, so I is 0.06, A is 1 plus 0.06 power of 30 years minus 1. Alright, so no more 12 because we already moved that to the another side. Okay, so it's equal to we actually have been multiplying the 12 with 4,000. So now it's become 48,000. Alright, so how to settle this? We settle the ASF first and then time with 0.06. Okay, then plus with the 0.06 and then times with x. Okay, so it equal to now x is 0.0726x. Okay, equal to 48,000. So how to get 0.072x? Okay, actually is you need to settle first, calculate first on the annual sinking fund. Alright, then plus 0.06, then time with X. Okay, so how to get X? So X equal to 48,000 divide with 0.0726. So S equal to 661,157 ringgit. Okay, so this X is the total loan or the maximum loan that can be borrowed by the Anita. Okay, so this is the total maximum loan for her. Okay, which is 660 plus. Okay. However, she want to purchase 1 million property. If she insists to purchase that property, so she need to top up, okay, the balance. It's quite much, 400 something, I think, or yeah, 400 something, 400,000 something, you know, to purchase that property. If she have a lot of money and able to pay for additional 400,000, so she are able to purchase that property. If not, it is impossible for her to purchase that property because it's quite huge number of the amount that she need to top up. Okay, so the maximum loan that she able to get is 661,157 ringgit only. Okay. So example 2, okay, to calculate the property price. Okay, the maximum property price, okay. Because of, if you look at the situation, okay, she only can get 80%, okay, from the total loans, whereby another 20% she need to top up her own money. Okay, alright, so the maximum loan, the maximum property price, that can be purchased by Anita is actually here. We need to calculate. Alright, so because of only 80%, so same situation, same calculation. Okay, 4,000 is the given amount of she capable to pay every month. Okay, so X is unknown. Okay, here it is 0.8x because of only 80%. Okay, time I plus S, okay, like usual. So we settle first the 12. Okay, we move to another side, so it will be multiplying with a 4. Okay, so equal to 48,000. Okay, so we insert the annual sinking fund. So settle this first. Okay, plus 0.06 times 0.8x. So it will equal to 0.0581x equal to 48,000. So x is 48,000 divided with 0.0581. Okay, so this is the total maximum property price that she able to pay. Okay, however, she just only can get 80% amount of loan. Alright, so the 80% amount of loan, which is you have calculated before, the maximum loan is 600 something. So another 20% she need to top up. It's actually, this is the maximum amount, okay, that the maximum price of the property that she able to purchase. However, she desired to purchase 1 million property. So now how to advise her? Okay, so the maximum, this is the maximum amount of property she able to purchase. Okay, so to advise her, the maximum amount of loan she able to get is RM 661,157 ringgit, and the maximum amount of property she able to purchase at 826 ringgit. Okay. 826,161 ringgit. So many numbers, so we can say it actually. So we can say at 830,000 like that, or 825,000 like that. Okay. So this is the only actually property maximum amount of property. So actually, therefore, okay. So Amara is actually Anita is not afford to purchase this property. Okay. All right. So thank you.